What's up YouTube, this is Harvey 1997 here, coming at you today with an introduction to the basic Zoodiac combo. I'm going over this because I realize not everyone is actually familiar with it, and I find that a little surprising, but I guess not everyone is constantly keeping up to date on things like that. I can't really blame you a whole lot. I didn't know until a couple months ago, so yeah. Alright, so for this standard 5-card opening hand, we are going to pretend that these 4 cards are completely irrelevant. They can be combo pieces, they can be like strikes, barriers, whatever. All we need is either Zoodiac Rapier. We can open 1 copy of him. Oh, if you open multiple copies, even if you open all 3, the combo still works. You don't go as plus, but the combo still works. So we need to open either Rapier, Fire Formation Tenki to search him. We can open some card to get to MX Saber Invoker, whether that be like Rescue Rabbit, Tour Guide, Terror Top, whatever. You could open Zoodiac Barrage, just 1 card that gets this thing. So we're just going to assume you open him though. So we're going to start off the combo by normal summoning Rapier. Now if you do this, you can send Zoodiac combo from the deck to the graveyard. This is not necessary to the combo. In fact, I personally do not play Zoodiac combo in my Metal Foes build. However, if you have it, it's a nice little thing that you can send right off the bat. And if you don't, no big deal. So, we're going to make our first Xyz summon now, overlaying Zoodiac Borbo onto Rapier. For those who are not familiar, each of the Zoodiac Xyzes can once per turn be Xyz summoned using 1 Zoodiac monster with a different name as material. So we're going to overlay Borbo into Rapier, or overlay Rapier into Borbo, I mean. Now, we're not going to use Rapier's effect yet. Borbo is literally just an extra name, that's all he is, gets you more material. We're going to now Xyz summon our second time into Tiger Mortar. Now, we're going to use the Tiger Mortar's effect, gained by having Rapier as material, so you can detach material, summon a Rapier from the deck. We're going to detach our Borbo. This is just in case of an effect failure, so we do not have to lose Rapier as a material. We're going to detach Borbo to special summon our first Rapier from the deck. This can also summon from hand, so if you bricked with 1 in your hand, oh well, it's not that bad. Now, what most people like to do in this point instead is summon Borbo, detach Rapier, overlay Tiger Mortar over Borbo. Then they can use Tiger Mortar's effect to detach Borbo and reattach Rapier. However, this is not the optimal play. The main reason for this is, again, you don't want, like, let's say you did that and you detach this right off the bat. If you fall victim to an effect veiler or a DD Crow that's going to hit this thing in the grave, well, there goes your play. You're kind of done for the turn. And we really want to get all the pluses here. So we're going to play it safe and do that. So we still have a Tiger Mortar with Rapier as material. Next, we're going to overlay our Tiger Mortar into Zoodiac Broadbowl, who again gains the effects of Rapier. So we're going to, again, it's very important not to detach Rapier until the last part of it. We're going to detach Tiger Mortar to use the Rapier effect to summon our third Rapier from the deck. By the way, I've only opened 2 Rapiers so far, so I'm proxying a Ram here. I'm just going to swap these out now to make it easy. But yeah, so there we go. There's our second Rapier. And now that that's on board, now we're going to use our Broad Bowl effect to detach our final card to search our deck for a Beast Warrior. This is most commonly going to be Zoodiac Whiptail. However, if you're playing the Metal Foes build or some other Pendulum deck, another very viable option is Dragoons of Draconia, as it's a good low-scaled search. Some people also like Perform Pow King Bear. I'm not a fan of that, really, because it's a really kind of awkward scale. But Dragoons is pretty good. So yeah, so we add Whiptail to our hand. Whiptail, what he does is he can quick effect attach himself from either the field or the hand to any Zoodiac Beast Warrior Xyz, my bad. So like at any time I can just like slap him right under there. Zoodiac Xyzes gain the stats of all their Zoodiac materials. Rapier does have 0/0, so they're typically 0, but Whiptail can boost them up to 1200. And also, they'll make them gain the effect that if they battle a monster, that monster gets banished. So he's really, really good. It's also really dirty if you have like 2 of them in your hand. You can, oh, my Trident, it's 0/0. All of a sudden, it's 2400 when you attack it. It's pretty dirty. So now, we're going to overlay our Zoodiac Broad Bowl into Zoodiac Trident. Now, if you have another copy of Whiptail in your hand, or if you have another way to get one, another really good play here you could make is keep it in attack mode, and then you can attach 2 Whiptails if it gets attacked. However, for this case, we're just going to assume the less that you didn't open as good, so we're just going to throw it in defense. What Zoodiac Trident does is, quick effect, detach the Broad Bull, or detach any material, to pop a face-up card in the field, so it's pretty good. Next, we're going to overlay our 2 Rapiers into Daigusto Emerald. Here we can detach our Rapier to shuffle 3 monsters from our graveyard into our deck. These are our monsters we have. This is second Rapier, by the way, just keep that in mind. We're going to shuffle these 2 into the deck, 2 Rapiers, as well as Tiger Mortar. Borbo, you've already got the combo off. You don't need him back in your extra deck. So yeah, we're going to shuffle these Tiger Mortar back into the extra deck, and these 2 back in the main deck, and draw another card. Now, another very viable play here. It's not as common because you typically want to draw into like more traps or a maxi or anything like that, but another very good play would be to overlay your 2 Rapiers into Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Tiger King. That would mean on his Xyz summon, you could set Fire Formation Tenki from your deck, assuming you didn't already activate one this turn, and then you could activate it and search like another copy of Whiptail, Dragoons of Draconia, or something like that. It's a very viable option as well. Now, if you did this off of, let's say, like a Barrage, Terror Top, anything along those lines that didn't require normal summon, guess what? You have 5 cards here, and you still have a normal summon. That's crazy. And if you chose to go for the Tenki instead, you can normal summon whenever you searched. It's overall a really good play. So, yeah, that's going to do it for this video, guys. Tell me what your thoughts about this were. I mean, again, I know that it's very, I don't know, it's pretty basic when it all comes down to it, if you know the deck at all. However, again, most people are not familiar with it like I assumed everyone was. So that's going to do it for this video, guys. Make sure to give this video a like as always, and subscribe for all my future content, and I will catch you in my next video.